Commander Liam stood on the deck of the spaceship Horizon. He looked at the blue and green planet below. This was Verida, a place many called strange and dangerous. Humans had never settled here. The planet was home to the Veridans, an alien race known for their strength and skill in battle. Liam felt the weight of the mission on his shoulders. His job was to explore the planet and find out if humans and Veridans could live in peace. But the past was full of fights and distrust. Both sides saw each other as enemies. The ship landed softly on the surface. Liam put on his suit and stepped outside. The air was thick but breathable. The sky was orange with two suns shining. The land around him was covered with tall purple trees and strange glowing plants. He started walking toward the forest. The mission was clear: make contact with the Veridans and learn about their ways. Liam hoped to avoid any trouble, but he knew this was not easy. Suddenly, a noise came from the bushes. Liam stopped and held his hand near his weapon. Out of the trees came a figure, tall, strong, and covered in armor that shimmered like metal leaves. She had sharp eyes that seemed to look right through him. "Who are you?" the figure asked in a clear voice. Her name was Nira, a warrior of the Veridans. Her voice was calm but full of power. Liam raised his hand to show he meant no harm. "I am Commander Liam from Earth. I come in peace." Nira watched him closely. "Humans have brought pain before. Why should I trust you?" "I want to change that," Liam said honestly. "We want to learn from you, not fight." Nira did not relax yet. But before she could say more, a loud growl echoed through the trees. Both turned toward the sound. From the shadows came a group of strange creatures. They were large, with sharp teeth and glowing eyes. They looked hungry and ready to attack. Liam quickly pulled his weapon. Nira drew a long blade from her back. They stood side by side, ready to fight. The creatures charged. Liam fired his weapon, but the creatures were fast. Nira moved with grace and power. She swung her blade and cut through the air. One creature fell, but more kept coming. Liam shouted, "Nira, behind you!" She turned just in time to block another attack. Together they fought with skill and courage. After a fierce battle, the creatures ran away. The forest grew quiet again. Liam breathed heavily. "Thank you. You saved my life." Nira nodded. "We may not be enemies after all." They found shelter in a small cave nearby. Liam looked at Nira and saw not just a warrior, but someone brave and wise. He wanted to know more about her world. "Tell me about your people," Liam said. Nira smiled faintly. "We are warriors, protectors of Verida. We fight to keep peace on our land. But we do not like war. It brings only pain." Liam listened carefully. "Humans are the same. We want to protect our homes, but we also want to live without fear." The night came with cold winds and strange sounds. Liam and Nira sat close by a small fire. They shared stories about their homes and hopes. Even though they were from different worlds, they found a common dream. Liam felt a strange hope inside. Maybe, just maybe, peace was possible. The next morning, Liam and Nira left the cave together. They did not know what the future held, but they knew they must face it as allies. The morning sun shone warmly over the land of Verida. Commander Liam and Nira walked side by side through the purple forest. The air was fresh, filled with the scent of strange flowers and the sounds of distant animals. For a while, they moved, in silence, each thinking about the events of the night before. Liam finally broke the silence. "I want to learn more about your people. How do you live here? What is important to you?" Nira looked ahead and spoke softly. "We are a strong people. Our tribe lives in the high cliffs to the east. We hunt, protect our land, and honor our ancestors. We believe in courage, loyalty, and respect." Liam nodded. "On Earth, we also value those things, but sometimes fear and misunderstanding bring war. Nira glanced at him. Yes, our worlds are different, but pain is the same everywhere. They came to a clearing where the sun made the plants glow gently. Nira pointed to a tall tree with shining blue fruits. These are called Varen fruits. They give strength and heal wounds. Would you like to try? Liam smiled. I would like that. She picked a fruit and handed it to him. It was soft and sweet. Liam ate it slowly, feeling a warm energy spread through him. As they continued their walk, Liam asked, What about your warriors? Are all your people fighters? Nira laughed quietly. No, many are farmers, builders, and healers, but every Veridin learns to fight because danger is always near. Liam looked at her with respect. You are a great warrior. Nira looked away, a little shy. I fight to protect my people. That is all. Suddenly, the ground trembled. Liam and Nira stopped and listened. From the distance, they heard a loud roar. It was different from the creatures they had fought before. Nira's eyes narrowed. That sound means trouble. We must move fast. They ran toward the sound and soon saw smoke rising above the trees. A small village was under attack by another group of creatures. These were bigger, stronger, and more dangerous. Without hesitation, Nira charged into battle. Liam followed, ready to help. Together, they fought with skill and courage. Liam fired his weapon carefully, aiming to scare, not kill. Nira used her blade to block and strike. The villagers joined the fight, armed with spears and shields. Their faces showed fear, but also hope when they saw Liam and Nira fighting for them. After a long struggle, the creatures retreated. The village was safe, but many homes were damaged. An elder of the village came forward. His face was lined with age and wisdom. You saved us. We are grateful. Liam bowed his head. We want peace. No one should live in fear. The elder smiled gently. Perhaps this is the start. Nira looked at Liam. You are different from other humans. You care for others. Liam smiled back. And you are more than just a warrior. That night, Liam stayed in the village. The people shared their food and stories. Liam learned about their customs and dreams. He saw the strength and kindness in their hearts. Nira sat beside him by the fire. Our worlds may be different, but our hopes are the same. Liam looked at her, feeling a growing bond. Together, we can build something new. As the stars shone brightly in the sky, Liam and Nira knew their journey was only beginning. They had found trust in a place where it seemed impossible. The days on Verida passed quietly for Liam and Nira. Together, they explored the lands around the village. The purple forests, tall cliffs, and glowing rivers gave a new world to discover. Each day, Liam learned more about the people and the planet. Nira showed Liam how to move through the forest without making noise. She taught him how to spot danger before it came close. Liam listened carefully and tried his best to keep up. He admired Nira's skill and strength. One afternoon, they sat near a calm river. The water was clear and cool. Liam looked at Nira and asked, How did you become a warrior? Nira looked at the sky and smiled softly. From a young age, I trained to protect my tribe. My parents taught me to be brave and to help others. Fighting is not for anger, but for honor. Liam nodded. That is a good way to live. On Earth, many forget this. Nira's eyes met his. Maybe we can teach each other. They shared stories about their childhoods. Liam talked about the cities on Earth, the people, and the stars. Nira spoke of her tribe's festivals, songs, and the great warriors who came before her. As they talked, Liam noticed a change inside himself. He no longer saw Nira as just an alien warrior. She was a person with hopes and feelings like his own. One evening, while resting near a campfire, Nira looked at Liam carefully. You are different from other humans I have met. Liam smiled. I hope that is a good thing. It is, she said softly. You care about more than just winning. You listen and understand. Liam felt warmth in his chest. For the first time, he felt truly accepted. The next day, while exploring, they came across a ruined temple deep in the forest. Strange symbols were carved into the stones. Nira told Liam it was a sacred place for her people. Inside the temple, they found old paintings that told stories of ancient battles and heroes. Liam was amazed. Your people have a long history, Nira nodded. Yes, we remember our past to guide our future. As they studied the paintings, Liam and Nira felt a strong connection. The past, present, and future seemed to come together in that quiet place. Suddenly, the ground shook again. This time, the threat was closer. They heard the sound of war machines, moving through the forest. Liam and Nira looked at each other with concern. We must warn the village, Liam said quickly. Nira agreed. If the machines arrive, many will be lost. They ran through the trees faster than before. When they reached the village, people were already preparing for battle. Children were moved to safety, and warriors gathered their weapons. Liam spoke to the village leader. A large enemy force is coming. We must work together to defend your home. The leader nodded. We trust you and Nira. We will fight with you. Nira raised her blade. We stand strong together. As the sun began to set, the village prepared for the battle ahead. Liam and Nira moved among the people, giving hope and courage. They knew the fight would be hard, but their bond gave them strength. That night, before the battle, Liam and Nira stood under the stars. Nira placed her hand on Liam's arm. No matter what happens, I am glad to have you by my side. Liam looked into her eyes. Me too, Nira. Together they faced the night, ready for the trials to come. The village was quiet, but tension filled the air. Liam and Nira stood together on a small hill overlooking the homes below. The sun was low, casting long shadows across the purple forest. The peaceful scene was about to change. Nira's sharp eyes scanned the horizon. The machines are close. We will hear them soon. Liam nodded. We must prepare the people. The village leader gathered everyone in the central square. His voice was strong and calm. Friends, danger is near. We must stand together to protect our homes. Our enemies want to destroy everything we love. Liam stepped forward. I have seen the enemy. Their machines are powerful and fast, but together we can stop them. The people listened carefully. Some looked afraid, but many felt hope. Liam and Nira had earned their trust. As night fell, the sound of engines echoed through the trees. Bright lights appeared in the distance. The enemy was coming. Nira gave orders. Warriors, take your positions. Protect the walls. Watch the skies. Liam worked with the village engineers. He helped prepare defenses and weapons. The humans and Veridans worked side by side, building walls and setting traps. Suddenly, the enemy machines broke through the trees. Huge metal beasts moved quickly toward the village. They fired bright beams that cut through trees and earth. The battle began. Liam and Nira fought together. Liam fired his weapon with skill, aiming for the weak spots of the machines. Nira moved like a shadow, striking with her blade and dodging attacks. The villagers joined the fight with courage. They used spears and nets to slow the machines. Some climbed trees to throw rocks from above. But the enemy was strong. The machines smashed parts of the village walls. Fires started to spread. Liam shouted to Nira, "We need a plan!" The village can't hold much longer. Nira nodded. Follow me. I know a way. They led a group of warriors through the forest to a narrow canyon. The canyon was deep and dark, with sharp rocks on the sides. "If we can lure the machines, here they will get stuck," Nira explained. Liam smiled. "Good idea." The warriors prepared traps and dug pits hidden under leaves. Liam helped set up ropes that could pull down rocks onto the machines. Nira stood at the front, ready to face the enemy. She called out loud, "Come this way! Fight me if you dare!" The machines followed her into the canyon, their lights shining. In the dark. When the first machine reached the pit, it fell in with a loud crash. Others tried to turn back, but were trapped by falling rocks and nets. The battle turned. The enemy machines struggled in the canyon. The villagers attacked with renewed strength. After a long fight, the machines stopped moving. The enemy had been defeated. Liam and Nira returned to the village, tired but happy. The people cheered and thanked them. The village leader spoke again. "Today you saved us all. You showed us the power of unity." Liam looked at Nira. "This victory is just the beginning. We must find out who sent those machines." Nira agreed. "Yes, there is a greater threat we must face together." That night, Liam and Nira sat by the fire. They talked about the future and the dangers ahead. Nira held a small, shining object in her hand. It was an ancient symbol of peace for her people. She looked at Liam. "I believe our worlds can live together. We must be brave and trust each other." Liam smiled. "I feel the same way." As the stars shone bright above Verida, two friends prepared for the challenges that awaited them. Their bond was strong, and their hope for peace burned brighter than ever. The morning light brought hope to the village of Verida. The people were busy repairing their homes and clearing the burnt trees. Liam and Nira walked through the streets, watching the villagers work with determination. Though the battle was over, the threat was not gone. The enemy might return stronger. Liam stopped near a group of young warriors training with wooden swords. "You are learning well," he said, "but the real fight needs more than strength. It needs teamwork and smart plans." Nira joined him. "We will teach you new ways to fight and defend. Together we are stronger." The villagers welcomed their help. Humans and Veridans worked side by side, sharing skills and ideas. Liam showed the Veridans how to use simple machines to build better defenses. Nira taught the humans how to move quietly and use the forest to their advantage. Days turned into weeks. The bond between the two peoples grew. They shared meals, songs, and stories. Liam and Nira became leaders, not only in battle, but in hope. One afternoon, as they practiced near the cliffs, Liam noticed something in Nira's eyes. It was a soft light of trust and respect. He felt the same way. "Nira," he said quietly, "I am glad we met. You have changed my view of this world." Nira smiled. "And you have shown me that peace is possible. I want to fight for it with you." Their words were simple, but they held a promise to protect each other and the future they dreamed of. Suddenly, a scout arrived, running with urgent news. "Enemy ships have been spotted near the coast. They are preparing to land." Liam and Nira exchanged looks. The time to act had come. They gathered the village leaders. Liam spoke clearly. "The enemy will try again. This time they will come with more power. We must be ready." Nira added, "We will defend our homes and our people. But we must also be smart. We need to work together." The leaders agreed. Plans were made to strengthen defenses, organize patrols, and train the villagers for battle. Liam and Nira spent long hours preparing. They shared strategies and made sure everyone knew their role. As the enemy ships appeared on the horizon, the village was ready. The ships landed on the rocky shore. Soldiers poured out, armed with heavy weapons. The air was filled with tension. Liam raised his voice. "Hold your ground. Protect the village." Nira led the warriors into the forest. Using the skills they had learned, they set traps and ambushed the enemy soldiers. The forest became their ally. Liam fought alongside the villagers, his weapon moving with precision. The humans and Veridans stood shoulder to shoulder, fighting for the same cause. The battle was fierce but shorter than expected. The enemy, surprised by the united defense, retreated back to their ships. The village cheered. Their courage and unity had won the day. After the battle, Liam and Nira stood together on the cliffs, watching the enemy ships leave. "We did it," Liam said. "Because we stood together." Nira nodded. "This is the future, humans and Veridans as one." Liam looked at the sky, thinking of the long journey ahead. "There is still much to do, but with you I believe anything is possible." Nira smiled softly. "Then let us walk this path together." Under the wide sky of Verida, two friends and their people dreamed of peace, knowing that together they could face any challenge. The air was tense as the sun rose over Verida. The village was calm, but the people knew that today would be different. The enemy had returned with a larger force. This time, they wanted to take control of the whole land. Liam stood beside Nira, on the village wall. Both looked out toward the horizon where dark ships moved closer. The wind carried the scent of smoke and metal. "We have prepared well," Liam said quietly. "But this will be the hardest fight yet." Nira nodded. "We fight not just for the village, but for our future." The villagers gathered around, young and old, warriors and farmers, all ready to defend their home. Liam spoke to them with calm strength. "Stand firm. Remember, we fight as one." Nira raised her blade. "For Verida!" The enemy ships landed and soldiers poured out in rows. Machines moved with loud clanks and bright lights. The battle began. Liam moved through the field, firing his weapon at the machines. His aim was steady, each shot weakening the enemy. Nira fought nearby, her blade flashing as she moved with speed and grace. She blocked attacks and struck with power. The villagers followed her lead, their courage growing. The battle was long and fierce. Machines crushed trees and rocks as they advanced. Many villagers fought bravely, but some were hurt. Liam saw a machine about to attack a group of children hiding behind rocks. Without thinking, he ran forward and destroyed it with a strong shot. Nira fought alongside him, cutting down soldiers trying to surround them. Together, they were a force no enemy could ignore. As the sun moved across the sky, the tide began to turn. The enemy machines slowed, trapped by the traps the villagers had set. The soldiers lost hope. Finally, the enemy commander ordered a retreat. The ships lifted off and disappeared into the sky. The village cheered. They had won, but the cost was clear. Some homes were broken and some people were injured. Liam and Nira helped the villagers care for the wounded. They worked together, healing and rebuilding. That night, as the village rested, Liam and Nira stood outside, looking at the stars. The battle was over, but the war for peace was not finished. Nira turned to Liam. "You have shown great courage. I am proud to fight with you." Liam smiled. "And I am honored to stand beside you." They knew their bond was stronger than any enemy. Together they would protect Verida and build a new future for both humans and Veridans. The stars shone, bright above, lighting the path ahead. The sun was setting over the peaceful village of Verida. The air was calm, and the stars began to appear one by one in the darkening sky. After many battles and hardships, the people were finally safe. The enemy had been pushed far away, and hope filled the hearts of both humans and Veridans. Liam and Nira stood together on a small hill outside the village. The quiet night surrounded them like a gentle blanket. They looked at the stars and felt the weight of their journey. Nira held something small and shining in her hand. It was a ring, simple but beautiful, made of silver with a blue stone that caught the last light of the sun. Liam looked at the ring with surprise. "What is this?" Nira smiled softly. This is the engagement ring of my people. It is a symbol of trust and promise. When a Veridin offers this, it means she wants to share her life with someone. Liam felt his heart beat faster. He never expected this moment. Nira, the brave warrior he had fought alongside, was offering him her future. Why me? He asked quietly. Nira looked into his eyes. Because you see me as I am. You fought beside me, trusted me, and believed in peace. You are not just an ally. You are my friend, my partner. Liam took the ring gently. I am honored. I accept this promise. They stood close, the silence filled with meaning. Around them, the village lights twinkled like stars on the ground. The next days were filled with joy and celebration. The people of the village came together to honor the promise between Liam and Nira. Humans and Veridins danced and sang. The barriers between their worlds grew smaller with each smile. The village elder spoke during the celebration. This union is more than between two people. It is a sign that our worlds can live together, that peace and friendship are possible. Liam and Nira listened, knowing this was true. Their bond had brought hope to many hearts. After the festival, Liam and Nira walked together through the forest. The trees glowed softly, and the night was filled with gentle sounds. Nira, Liam said, our journey has been hard, but it has shown me the strength of friendship and trust. Nira nodded. We will face many challenges ahead, but together we can overcome anything. They stopped by the river where they had first shared stories. Liam held Nira's hand. I promise to stand by you, to protect this world and yours. Nira smiled, her eyes shining. And I promise the same. Under the stars, two hearts made a promise that would change the fate of two worlds. Their story was not just about war or battle, but about hope, trust, and love. Years later, the village grew into a city where humans and Veridins lived side by side. Children of both races played together, learning about each other's worlds. The story of Liam and Nira became a legend told to every child. This was a new beginning, a future where different worlds could come together as one.